So the new 2K25 Fearless pack has just arrived. This is your full impressions of it. Welcome to Assemble. My name is Matt. I have had a little bit of time now to be able to play it and dig through all of it to see what's going on. And yeah, I got some good stuff, and I got some stuff that I thought is just kind of okay with it. But if you guys end up enjoying this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way to support us here. So the Fearless pack, 5 superstars, no real shenanigans, no mystery now of who the fifth man is. You're getting New Jack, Jordan Grace, Penta, Bull Nakano, and KSI as a prime bottle. Get the My Faction cards that go with it. If you're having any trouble, because I usually do myself, trying to download this thing, even though I have it, I have the Dead Man, the Season Pass, the whatever you got. But if you have to go and try to manually download it from the store, even when I say this, some people miss the fact that I said it, and then they ask the comment of how do I download it, and then I say I said it in the video. Anyways, let's go and try to manually download it. It should pop up. After going through everybody's entrances and playing each of them, even just a little bit, all the models, and this is usually 2K's strength for me, is that all the models look really good. I think that all of their entrance gears look excellent. I think the actual scans, the facial captures that they have been able to do, that they do look good. I think you have the likes of New Jack and Bull Nakano. They look great. Penta's entrance, absolutely nailed it. Jordan Grace as well. I'm not too keen on Jordan Grace's gear. Like, I know that's what she wears often, but I just find that whenever they do a jacket in a 2K game, I don't know, sometimes it looks kind of like boxy and just not that great. But the scan looks good, and then you also have KSI, and I don't care for that one. Also, wasn't KSI in the island as something that you unlock there? And then they reveal that they're going to put this in the 2K DLC. See, that's something that's just not very good. But overall, for what you're getting in this pack, just this one, and we will be talking about the WrestleMania 41 pack that they just launched, all the new content there too. Stacking this one up against the other ones, everyone tastes is different. People will find some value in this one, others won't. But I do feel like this is a pretty good pack, maybe minus KSI. Like Penta, for example, his moveset, his taunts, all of it, I think it's excellent. Like, I am so glad, like, to me, Penta is the headliner for this, but I also think that New Jack is pretty darn cool too. We'll talk about that in a second. But before we do, I gotta thank today's sponsor. One thing about summertime is that it is hot, especially right now. It is way too hot for me and for having even just like hot coffee in the morning, which I do regularly. So the best thing you can do right now is get yourself some cold brew. Now, I'm a big fan of having any type of cold brew coffee. You just be able to put that with a little bit of ice over top and I'm good to go. But I want to talk to you about Trade, specifically Trade's cold brew coffee. It's like 30 degrees out today. Like, I just made this for myself. So the main thing for me is that you're gonna be able to select a number of roasts. They work with like 15 different roasters and they come up with specific blends. This one is milk chocolate and nutty. Smells amazing, great quality. And with Trade, they give you everything that you need. So as I'm showing you here, you have everything at your disposal. Everything that you need to create your own cold brew at home, easy, all within 24 hours. The main thing for cold brew is to let it sit in the fridge for a day, take it out, you're good to go. Fill up with your favorite bean from Trade, and then you're gonna be able to pour it all into the canister itself, fill it up with water, put it in the fridge. Next day, you have cold brew coffee ready to go. Trade makes everything super easy and convenient for its customers. Through their website, you take a quiz, they figure out exactly your needs and your preferences, and you can take advantage of their cold brew kit. So you get everything you need to make delicious cold brew coffee at home. For the coffee, the beans, the grounds themselves, love the taste, love the smell. Shipping was fast, easy. I had the lady drop this off at my door within days of ordering it. And then in the package, she's like, I can smell it. It smells like really good coffee. I'm like, I know. Smells great, tastes great. For a limited time, Trade is giving 50% off a month of cold brew. That's around 60 cups of cold brew for 50% off. So that's drinktrade.com/assemble to get 50% off 1 month of cold brew. Seriously, it's really delicious and refreshing, especially it's so hot outside right now. Drinktrade.com/assemble. Check it out. Thank you so much for Trade for supporting the channel. Now back to the video. New Jack comes with 2 different entrances, the standard one and the Extreme Rules entrance you may have seen already, but that is such a cool feature. The music plays throughout the entire match that you're doing when it becomes an Extreme Rules match. That is such a unique touch and added feature to it that I hope that they can somehow spin that into more superstars or just kind of get creative with that idea overall. but that was such a plus for me. Now they also dropped patch notes for this because today they officially launched the Nintendo Switch 2 version of 2K25. It's the first time in many years we're getting a 2K game on like a Nintendo console. It's a miracle. My goal is to review it for you guys in the next couple of days, give my thoughts and impressions on it, but they do have patch notes for today, depending on if you're playing on Switch or you're playing on console PC. It's 1.20, 1.21. But they just did stability and performance improvements. They added support for the Fearless DLC that is out now. For creation, they address reported concerns with hair shine value changing after being set. They address concerns with the Stay Fearless hat appearing corrupted in gameplay and community creation, so nothing else big was coming out. I went and tried to do my usual digging to see if we got anything different, and I didn't find anything unique that is going to be in there. Then I was like, oh, that's set out. They added this or they took away that. Not to my knowledge anyways. I love all the commentary that you get with all the superstars. So I love that if you are going to be doing New Jack's match in ECW, you got commentary there. WrestleMania lines, you have them there too from the commentary team for everybody. And I think that again, that there's just enough variety for the different superstars, legends that you are getting, that it makes it a lot of fun and it's pretty unique pack. Now to switch gears for a second, we have the WrestleMania 41 pack. And the first chunk that we got was WrestleMania 41 Day and Night Arena, but we hadn't heard about what the rest of the pack was going to look like. We had some guesses, we had some theories. They officially launched the rest of it today. You are getting bonus superstars in there too, or superstar. But the first thing to note is that with that pack, you are going to be getting Cody Rhodes with his WrestleMania 41 entrance attire. So this is giving him the whole Iron Man style helmet that he wore to the ring. He's got all the brand new gear to go with it. This attire, it looks great. The helmet, I think they did an excellent job designing it. It's something that people would want to see as Cody for an alternate entrance. He is his own standalone character in the game, so it's not even under Cody. Then you got two versions of Cody in the game now. His entrance motion is the same, the one that he has standard in the game now for Cody 2025. The other model or updated superstar persona that you're gonna get is Jey Uso. For his main event, Jey Uso World Heavyweight Championship match he had against Gunther, where he won the title, and he has that Mania gear, and it does look great. The only problem I have, I guess I will say, is like we get these two Mania tires. We knew that we were going to be getting something like this, right? We're just going to be the Mania tires for Cody, maybe Seth, Punk. They were going to do something like that. We're getting the Mania 41 pack as DLC because it's an add-on. Like you can get that in the Bloodline edition or buy it separately. Didn't offer a lot of value to me this year. Like if you were somebody that didn't get that Mania 41 DLC, you may just wanted to hold off and just not bother getting it because the arenas will be in for next year's game. And really you're getting the two different attires, the arena for Mania 41 and Aleister Black, who is the other superstar, as the bonus. So I think the main hook for this pack was Aleister Black. Now, getting Aleister Black in the game this late into the cycle is an amazing bonus. So if you are somebody that was eager to get him in the game, then I think that you should totally pick it up in that case. But if you're somebody that's like, I'm a little on the fence, I play a little casually, I don't really use Aleister Black or, even care that he's back on TV, something like that, then maybe you want to hold off on getting this as an add-on. I think the Mania arenas look great. And yeah, the attires are awesome. But Aleister Black, I think, is the headlining bonus piece that we're getting. It does still seem odd to me that we then have to wait till September to get El Grande Americano from the first DLC pack. Like, this just seems like an odd thing. But anyways, Aleister Black, I played through with him a bunch. I love Black Mass. I love his setup for his finisher. He has a super finisher in there too, if you want to be able to use that for his big black mass that goes into a pinfall. His entrance, the motion, it is the same as what we've seen in years past when Aleister was actually in the game, but it's so good. I love Aleister Black's entrance theme music too. So kudos to 2K for putting him in the game and getting him in there this year, because he is a ton of fun. I'm just glad I can beef up my roster now. With the Cody entrance and the Cody mask, his WrestleMania attire, you can go in and you can remove the mask if you want to set it as an alt attire for that version of Cody. So if you don't want to have him coming out with the mask for the entrance, simply go into Create a Superstar, find that Cody Rhodes 2025 Mania 41 version, and you can simply copy over the attires and the entrance attire, remove the helmet, and off you go. Then you just get Cody with the normal entrance. I tried him with the title entrance motion to see if anything different happened. No, he still wears it all the same. Now with the DLC that we got today, the one main, I guess, issue I have, and you could call it nitpicking or whatever, but it's KSI, the Prime bottle that's in there. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm like, I don't care for this. Number one, I don't care that it's a Prime bottle. I don't care. I just don't. I want a wrestler. I get why KSI would be in there, but there's some limitations with this. And I understand the limitations. I'm not an idiot, not that big of an idiot, but still kind of dumb. But one of the main limitations is that you cannot alter KSI at all. So if you go into create a superstar, KSI Prime Bottle is not even listed. You cannot use it. You can't change the color of the Prime Bottle. It's just not even accessible. So unless Community Creations is gonna do something really gnarly and be able to pull them and put them in the game, that's the only opportunity you're gonna have to get regular KSI. What I wish they would have done is maybe given us KSI without the Prime Bottle. Give us an alt option. Just put them in regular street clothes or something. And that's it. And give them the Prime t-shirt if you have to, but at least give people the alternate option so they can play as just regular KSI in the game. So I think that was a miss with this. Also, I went in, I was like, okay, this thing is stupid, so let's just play with it anyways. So I tried it out and I put KSI with like a golden championship, and that looks awful because it's just a giant dummy bottle that you got on him. So championships looks terrible on him. Special guest referee, he doesn't wear a ref shirt. This is very clear because I was just curious, man. I was just curious if they would put a ref shirt on the Prime Bottle. They do not. So the biggest thing though is that you cannot get KSI in the game to alter anything with him. The only thing you can do is go into roster and change his attributes, his alliances, and things like that. The other thing I will say with this is that they didn't even do anything unique with Logan Paul. I tried it where either one was going to be their manager for each other, and there is no unique tag team entrance motion, nothing there where they're doing anything together. So that there was a bummer because that's what they were affiliated with together in WWE. Now the other piece that did update was going to be my faction and the marketplace there. So if you're interested, and I think I got some island updates too, but I don't really jump into the island all that much. But there is more in the island if you want to check that out. With my faction, the only thing notable here is with the marketplace and that more Persona cards are added and discounted. So if you go in there and you can see like we've got John Cena 2025, the heel version of him, they're at like reduced pricing right now, and who knows how long that will last. But if you have VC or my faction points, you saved up enough, maybe you want to get that Rock with the tank top, that final boss version. Charlotte is in there, the Miz. So if you want to get any of those, go check them out, but otherwise you could just save your money. Bull Nakano is probably the one I've played the least with so far, but New Jack, I love that he comes out with a trash can and he has a variety of different weapons. He's got all different taunts for it. New Jack is just very unique when it comes to his whole character in this game and how he plays. Penta, I would say, is my favorite because he's just a ton of fun. His moveset is great. His attire is dead on. The entrance motion is spot on. And Jordan Grace, I'm so glad to be able to have in the game. So right now, it's made for it to be a lot of fun. Having the Mania 41 pack released the same day and also the same day as the Switch 2 version coming out, it does kind of give you a big thrust of content, if that makes sense. I'm a little kind of on the different attires coming in the Mania pack. It is what it is, really. People will love it or people will say it's not really worth it. I think it's cool, but at the end of it, I'm like, it's Jey Uso in a different attire. And I'm like, that can be on Community Creations. And I think that's just part of the problem where I wish 2K would get a little bit more unique with some of its DLC choices, like maybe give us original storylines and superstars that they want to release, more legends, and getting away from a little bit of, you know, the celebrity stuff. Fearless pack, worth picking up. That's up to you. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of it so far? Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. See ya.